What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the first video in a membership series I plan on doing going forward. If you've been watching the channel, you'll know I recently hit that goal and I haven't really been sure what to do with them. So I think going forward, I'm going to make videos like this that kind of actually have a tangible value to you guys. Links and everything that you'll need for this will all be down in the description. Now, I also wanted to give you a little bit of my history with Silent Hill 2 and just Silent Hill in general, as well as Abandonware. And just FYI, I don't have a script for this. I just have bullet points, so I may sound less focused than this, and I apologize for any weird edits or jumps in conversation. But as far as my history with Silent Hill goes, there's pretty much none. I've seen the pretty terrible movies, haven't played any of the games personally, but I have watched video essays on them, being a huge Resident Evil fan and survival horror fan, but I don't have any firsthand experience, and I don't know the lore and the story outside of like what is given in the movies and what I vaguely remember from video essays. Just to give you an idea of how little I remember, Pyramid Head stands out. I think Silent Hill 2, the main guy's name is, I want to say Jake, but I feel like that's wrong. It's a J name, James, Jake, John. But I feel like it's a J-A, it's a J. But yeah, I don't know much about that. But as far as Abandonware goes, I do have a history with Abandonware. One of my favorite things to do, and this website that we'll be using, that again will be linked, My Abandonware, has been a huge help. If you want to support them, they have a support us link. You can donate whatever you want, I think as little as $1, and that'll give you a faster download speed for basically the lifetime of your account, as far as I understand. And I do believe you have to set up an account to use the services on this website. Now, these are all games that are abandoned and cannot be purchased anywhere. They're not for sale, and the fans have kept them alive. So if you use the search functionality on My Abandonware and search up Silent Hill 2, you'll get Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams. This is Silent Hill 2. This was a re-release. So the game originally came out on consoles and then would later be ported to other consoles and PC, eventually getting into Director's Cut, which is what this is. Now, the US release is called Restless Dreams. The UK version was called Director's Cut. But this is essentially just the Silent Hill Director's Cut. So after you select Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams, you'll see this here. We do not want to click the first download link we see. We actually want to scroll down. And if you want, there's a description here of the game. And basically all the information I'll be going over, at least in part, is all written out through here. Now, there's a couple different ways to get this going, but we're going to do the easiest one. So we actually want to scroll all the way to the bottom pretty much. And we want to find the option for download full rip pre-installed game works with Enhanced Edition, because we're going to be using the Enhanced Edition. So you'll click download, and then once you've done that, your download should start automatically. Now, I've donated and I have the faster download speed. My download took me about 9-10 minutes. So if you don't donate, it may take you probably twice as long. I'm not really sure, but just expect anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes of download time just to get this going. So while we're waiting on the actual game to download, we're going to head over to the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition website. Again, the link will be in the description. Once you reach the website, you'll be greeted with this page here. We're just going to click enter. And then if you want, you can read all this stuff, educate yourself on it, but we're just going to click download and usage, scroll down a little bit, and we want the download the setup tool right here. You're going to click on that, and again, your download should start automatically. So once you have everything installed, both the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition and Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams, we're going to need to first extract the Restless Dreams file. So if you right click on it in your downloads folder and hit extract all, you'll get this pop up here. Mine is set to just extract to the downloads folder where I'm already at, so we're going to do that. Once the extraction process is done, you should now have a file without the little zipper on it that is named the same, Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams. Now, at this point, what you'll want to do is come in to the folder itself, so this is the actual Silent Hill 2 game. You want to grab the Silent Hill 2 folder and put it on whatever drive you plan to play the game off of. And then at this point, if you'd like, you can delete the zip and delete this empty Restless Dreams folder. So now we have the Silent Hill 2 game and the setup exe. So from here, we're just going to launch the setup. We'll hit yes. And now for the Enhanced Edition, just follow along with the prompts. We want English, next, agree, next. And I'm going to recommend the recommended option here. That's what I did. And now you'll want to point the Enhanced Edition at the game folder wherever you have it installed, your final version of it. But once you have the correct file pathing established for where the Silent Hill 2 game is installed, just hit next. You'll get this list of options here. You want to just basically leave this as is and hit next. That's exactly what I did, unless you have Wine or Linux and you need the support for that. So if you do, just go ahead and check that box and you should be fine. And then we just click install and wait for everything to install. Now, once you've installed everything, you should get the option to either launch the game or launch the config window. I highly recommend launching the config window first and going through and setting everything to your desired settings. I honestly left mine to the default. I didn't really mess with anything, but I'm not going to go over each individual tab here. Everything's very self-explanatory, and if you hover your mouse cursor over it, they give you a description down at the bottom in detail as to what everything does. But again, I just left mine at default, so once you're happy with your settings, you can hit save and launch game. And there you go, we now have Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition running on the PC. We can go into the options here, and we'll see all the advanced options that the Enhanced Edition gives us. We can go into advanced here, gives us higher resolution options. We can turn the noise effect off, which I've always hated that in video games. We can get the complex fog back, turn lens flare off if we don't like that, which I don't, so I'm gonna cut that off as well. But anyways, guys, that's it. You now have Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition on your PC for free. If you guys want to see more of this content, just let me know down in the comments. Like I said, in the future, I'd like to do some emulation videos, but those we may have to host on Patreon due to some of the gray areas of acquiring ROMs and all that kind of stuff. Now, with Abandonware, this stuff is not for sale. You cannot buy it. This is the only way to get it. So I say go wild. It's the Wild West. And there's some other websites we may cover in the future. So if there's any Abandonware games that you know of that you'd like to see me cover and set up and do that for you guys, just let me know. Again, these are going to be part of my membership program. I wanted to give you guys something that actually had some value. If you're going to be giving me money, I want you to get something out of it other than just a video for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you got something out of it. I hope you enjoy Silent Hill 2. I know I will be enjoying it. Granted, it's not going to be anytime soon. I got a lot of Resident Evil to play. RE9's about to come out. Speaking of which, I got to go play some Resident Evil. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Well, don't share this one because it's a membership video. But go watch some other videos, share those, like them. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know how you're watching this, but being a member and not being subscribed, I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling because I don't have a script. I do this all the time if you're familiar with me. But bye. Oh, and have a cool Rooney day.
Cool Rooney.